In a country torn apart by racial segregation and injustice, one man rose from the shadows of oppression to become a symbol of freedom, peace, and resilience. This is a story of Nelson Mandela, the father of modern South Africa. Born on July 18, 1918, in the small village of Mvezo, Nelson Rohilra Mandela belonged to the Thebu royal family. He grew up herding cattle in the rural Eastern Cape, but his journey will take him far beyond those fields. Mandela will become a lawyer, a revolutionary, and a legend.
It is absolutely important that you have the knowledge to serve your country and your people.
Mandela joined the African National Congress in 1940s, becoming a fierce voice against apartheid, the brutal system of racial separation.
That the task of the ANC was to unite the African people and out of them build a nation.
He organized protests, strikes, and eventually helped form the ANC's armed wing, Umkhonto Wasizwe. In 1962, he was arrested and later sentenced to life in prison. But even in the courtroom, Mandela stood tall.
It is useless and futile for us to continue talking peace and non-violence against a government whose reply is only savage attacks.
For 27 years, Mandela was locked behind bars, much of that time on Robben Island in a tiny cell. He crushed stones by day and slept on a mat by night. He never gave up. His name became a global symbol of resistance, inspiring generations to fight for justice. In 1990, Mandela was released from prison. The world watched as he walked out, hand in hand with his then wife, Winnie.
I wish to put it plainly that the government has taken a firm decision to release Mr. Mandela unconditionally.
4 years later, South Africa held its first democratic elections. Mandela was elected president, the first black leader of a free South Africa. But instead of revenge, he preached reconciliation. He invited his former oppressors to the table of peace. Mandela served one term as a president. He then stepped down, a rare act in African leadership. He spent his remaining years advocating for peace, education, and the fight against HIV and AIDS. He received more than 250 awards, including the Nobel Peace Prize. But more than the honors, his true legacy lives in the hearts of millions. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela.